Hello everyone, today I decided to do a voiceover for our video today. Just gonna pause that right there. I have a few disclaimers for you guys. I have a lot of reflections in this video, so to blur them out I put a random bunch of stickers. So if that's gonna annoy you, just prepare for that. And if you're okay with that, please resume the video. And by the way, this is the whole entrance of the chocolate museum, which I have no idea, but it completely set me off because I was like, wait, there was no sign and welcome to the chocolate museum. It was just straight on business. So you can see they have lots of like machines here and there. Oh, and by the way, this is a chocolate museum in Malaysia. So now if you clicked on this video because you want to find more information on what chocolate is made from and more about the chocolate museum and the information, I don't have it. I filmed this because I wanted to film what was cool. Clearly, as you can see, I'm filming a cocoa grinder machine which they use to grind cocos to make their chocolates. I have no information or no background information about any of how the chocolates are made. They're all posting around, but I did not care. I'm sorry. And I know this is ingredients that they use to make the chocolate. So this one was for white chocolate, and I think they use the same ingredients for each chocolate, but they just change it based on the different type of chocolate. For example, this is milk chocolate. I think they use milk powder. And then this one is dark chocolate, and they use the same ingredients, but this one they just use just the ingredients there. And these are the cocoa beans. I should just stick with caption next time because I have no idea what am I saying. At least with caption I don't have to explain anything. And this is another machine. I have absolutely no idea what this is, but I know it has to do with chocolate, because we are in a chocolate museum. But yeah, these are all the informations that we are skipping through and going straight to machines because I don't know, they're cooler. What am I supposed to say? And these are, what's it, a chocolate machine again. I have no idea what this is. Maybe it's a stirrer. Someone is gonna correct me and really roast me in the comments, but it's okay. And these are, what's that? Alright, I think I'm gonna keep my mouth shut about the things I have no idea and let you guys read these through, okay? Yeah, if you watched the whole clip, I have no idea what I was watching. If you knew, good for you. But now we are at the factory where they actually make the chocolate. So these are the little equipments they have and their little stations to make actual chocolate. And I think they actually have a session where they will make the chocolate and they will actually give it to you to taste. So this is Chocolate Museum 2.0. Yes, there's actually two museums side by side, but you have to pay a separate ticket, I think. I'm not sure whether you have to pay a separate ticket or it's the same ticket. But yeah, we have a cocoa dude over here, and then now we have a display of fake cocoa plants. And over to our left, we have actual cocoa beans just displayed in the sacks over there. And some more information again of different chocolate brands. Yeah, and oh, we can't miss our dude over here, Eminem. He's reading a book which actually had some pretty cool information inside. And these are actually cocoa beans inside, which I think that actually smelled like cocoa. But that was pretty cool. if I'm not wrong, it's roasted cocoa beans, and they're just putting it for display over here. I think this is how they're trying to recreate how it would be if there was a cocoa like factory. They would just have their sex like that. And here's some more information: Belgium chocolates. And these are the parts we're focusing on, not the information. These are all figurines of the chocolate brands, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this one, these are different types of chocolate brands. I'm not sure which brand was this, but yeah, these are pretty cool because they're all cows, which is really nice and really cute. Clearly, I am not very smart, so I don't really know a lot of information, but I'm always willing for someone to tell me what it is. And here, as you can see, this is an actual working factory. And I'm not sure what chocolate they produce or they make, but they do package it, they create it here, and it's all for you to see it, like it's all open. Obviously, when it's time to close, they'll actually close the shutter, but it's pretty cool to see the whole thing. And here is a different section inside the factory. These, I don't know about you, but I used to have one of these, and it was so nice to collect them, to put the M&Ms inside and crank their arm and the M&Ms would just fall out. So these are the collection of them, of the M&Ms, and some other really cool other chocolate collection like the Reese's. So Reese's is not my thing. But M&M is definitely something that I think Malaysians do enjoy. So we do have a collection of these, I think. At least me and my partner, we had one. And it's pretty cool. I think this was made out of chocolate. It's a Groot chocolate. And a dog or of a wolf chocolate. That's pretty cool. I think that's a duck chocolate as well. So these are some sculptures with chocolate. I'm not sure how they make it stay, but the room is actually pretty cool. It's actually aircon, so I think that's why these chocolate figurines are able to stay. But yeah, that's pretty cool. See what I mean about Malaysians just loving M&M? We just have these collections. I swear, one of you guys should have at least one of these collections. But I had the car one at the bottom just now. But these are so cool. Like, comment down below if you actually had one of these before. So I think the cow figurines was from Milka, the chocolate brand. I just couldn't get it in my head, but yeah, I think it was from Milka, and I didn't know they had so many cows. But yeah. And this is a pretty cool part of it. It was a chocolate train. I'm not sure it was actually made of chocolate, but it was a whole town with a moving train, and they had a control in the front which the kids were playing around, which you could like move the train and also make the sounds. It was so many details in it, which is super cool. So just have fun watching it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of history and knowledge for the reason why this whole thing was built, and I think it's more for the transportation history and whatnot. But obviously, because I am not the smartest and I didn't really care to read, I didn't see it. And this was pretty cool. It was M&Ms, but it was a whole art. Would you, if you just like step back, you could see the whole thing, which is pretty cool. And this was just a really random optical illusion corner over there, which I just skipped through. But yeah, and this is a ship. I'm pretty sure this all has like a linkage to probably transportation, like how they got the cocoa from different countries and how they sailed. I'm pretty sure there's a whole history about that. Obviously, I am not searching that up, and I also don't really care. But don't be like me. If you're interested, go and search it up. Go find an actual video to enlighten yourself. But if you just want to see what the inside of a chocolate museum in Malaysia looks like, here it is. And this part is pretty cool. So these are the brand founders of I don't know what chocolate to be honest, but these are all pretty cool people. And this is actually what I'm talking about being cool. This is a whole twin tower of Malaysia built by chocolate. Like the whole thing is actually chocolate, guys. Can you believe that? That's taller than me. And that is just freaking amazing. And I think there was some other like little elements here and there. Like I have no idea what these are, but these are all chocolate related. Probably vintage. Yeah, so unfortunately, I ran out of footage in my phone, so I couldn't film the rest of the museum. But the good thing is, you're not actually missing out a lot. You're just missing out a lot of weird, funky mirrors, and then you're pretty much out of the museum. So that's all. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like it, subscribe. If you don't, watch something else. Anyways, thank you. Bye.